Welcome to this quick warm-up for your menstrual phase. This is one of my favorite sequences of movement patterns that really just gets all planes of motion in the spine and prepares the body for the gentle movement that you might be enjoying during the menstrual phase. We'll begin with a cat and cow stretch for the spine here. I'll be facing you and mirroring you in movement. Let your wrists be directly under your shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Let your hips be directly over your knees. With an inhale, soften the belly. Send the sitting bones back. Lift the gaze just slightly as you press down. As you exhale, round in the spine. Curl in to the center. Draw your chin to chest. Really press into the hands to broaden the upper back. And inhale, soften back down. Shine the sitting bones back. Let the gaze float up. Exhale, round in the spine, curl navel in, chin to chest. And last round like this, inhaling, soften the belly down, feel the ripples up the spine. From the sitting bones, curl in on the exhale, all the way bone by bone, pressing through the hands, really stretching the upper back. And then come back to neutral here. Shake out your hips side to side. And with your next inhale, we'll take the right foot out to the side. Let the toes face forward, heel faces back. And with an inhale, sweep your left arm up and open. Feel rotation in the spine here. Imagine a gentle touch pressing your palm away. And as you exhale, send that arm under your right. Bring your left ear to the mat. Gentle twist. So here, creating some rotation in the spine while really lengthening and opening the inner legs. With an inhale, reach open once again, spinning the heart out to the left. And then releasing that hand down. Untuck your back toes if you have them tucked. And with an exhale, soften your hips to your back heel. Stretch your arms out in front of you. And as best as you can, turn the toes up to the sky, press down through the heel. So really awakening here the inner thighs, the groin muscles. Creating a bit of space, particularly if you're in your flow days. Allowing the downward pull of energy. And then rising up once again, finding tabletop here. This time, turn your fingers to face your knees so that your wrists are facing out. We'll enjoy 3 rounds of cat and cow here once again with this shape in the hands. Inhaling, soften the belly. Press your fingers back toward your knees as you open. And as you exhale, round. Keep pressing down through the hands, chin to chest. Really opening the forearms, stretching the wrists. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. You might start to feel a bit of heat here. Inhaling, open. And exhale, round. We'll enjoy the second side now. Turn your fingers back to face the front. Send your left leg out to the side, finding that sort of half happy baby or half squat stretch here. With your inhale, open the right arm out to the side, finding rotation again, imagining someone pressing your palm open. So you feel that stretch through the spine, keeping it long, create space between the bones. And then as you exhale, rotate into that space. Take the right arm under left. Allowing your right ear to rest on the mat. And slowly come back up through center once again. Bring both hands down. Untuck your back toes if they're tucked under. Slowly lower hips to that back heel. Turn your left toes up towards the sky. Any amount here, folding forward. Finding a deep stretch in the left leg. You might point and flex the toe just to create the sensation that you need here. Feel your hips heavy, the pelvic floor relaxed. So often when we prepare for working out, we're creating strength and stability in the pelvic floor. But during your flow days and menstrual phase, can you cultivate a bit of relaxation there while keeping the low belly hugging in to support your spine? Slowly come back up through center here. Shake the hips side to side. And then we'll come up onto the shins. I'll turn now to face the other direction so that you can see this from the side. We'll enjoy a gentle camel pose. So not the full expression by any means, but just a bit to open the front line of the body. So bring your hands to your sacrum. You can have the fingers up or pointing down, whatever feels better in your wrists. Hug the elbows in, lift the heart. Press down through your shins, spread the tops of your feet for support and press down. And then as you inhale, lift up. Lean back, gentle back bend here, really hugging the inner elbows together. Lifting the spine up first before bending back. Fill your glutes into your hands as you draw the sacrum down towards your inner knees. Last big breath here. And slowly come up. We'll take your hands back down to the mat now. Step your feet wide into a wide-legged forward bend. We'll use this stretch here for the arms, the legs, and the spine. So really rooting down through the outer edges of both feet, creating stability in the legs. Let your hips stay in line with your ankles, so try not to let them push back. And then walk your hands out as far as they'll go. Find a downward dog shape in the arms. As you stretch your fingertips forward, energetically magnetize them back towards your feet to create a bit of traction in the spine. As you're ready, walk your hands back in. Start to walk your feet in towards your hands a bit wider than hips width. Toes turn out, heels turn slightly in. And then lower the hips into a squat, this deep garland pose, Malasana squat. You can press your elbows into the inner knees. And notice a lot of times in this shape, we're used to contracting the pelvic floor, to closing that root lock. Instead, can you allow it to remain open without letting the hips sag? And then slowly, hands come down, parallel your feet. Keep a deep bend in the knees as you slowly rise up, reaching the arms out wide. One final stretch to open the chest here. Interlace your fingers behind you. Start to stretch your fingertips, the shape, the knuckles toward the inner heels, lifting the heart skyward. And then slowly release that, shake it out, and you're ready to move.